Hello investors, my name is Dehan and welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. We're back baby and we're going to be back with 3 hot penny stocks to watch with important biotech events in April 2021. So we're going to have some huge news coming out, with catalysts in the next few weeks. So let's take a look, let's dive on in and check them on out guys. So the first hot biotech company on this list is going to be Rigel Pharmaceuticals Inc, ticker symbol RIGL. So Rigel works with novel small molecule drugs for hematologic disorders, cancers, and rare immune diseases. Its first FDA approved product, which is going to be Tavalisse, is it's a tablet that is taken. It's available in Europe and Canada right now. Something else that Rigel has worked on with regards of Tavalisse is the potential use for, treating hospitalized Rona patients. Now, the company is conducting a phase 2 clinical trial that randomly signed Tavalisse plus standard of care SOC or matched placebo plus SOC to 58 patients. Now, treatment was administered orally twice daily for 14 days. Now, the primary endpoint of this study is cumulative indicants of serious adverse events throughout the day 29, with multiple secondary endpoints designed to assess the early efficacy and clinically relevant endpoints of disease course, as well as in vitro biological correlates evaluating the effects of the drug on pathways involved in the pathophysiology of the Rona-19, including NETosis. Now, why is April such an important date for Rigel? Well, the top of the line data from this clinical trial expected this month. No official date was given, however. It has become a center point for those trading penny stocks looking at RIGL. While the last few weeks have been great for the penny stock, the past 52 overall have been big since this time last year. Our Rigel stock is up over 80%, in the past 52 weeks. So what's more, the company just closed a license agreement with Eli Lilly, ticker symbol LLY, that brought up, an upfront payment of 125 million, and 125 million is not small at all when you look at it. So RIGL is the ticker symbol. This one was down about almost 2% on Friday, currently trading at $3.26. Short-term bearish, mid-term bearish, and then the long-term analysts have this one at very bullish. If we take a look here at this chart, this stock was trading at around about $1.80, $1.90, almost $2 range mid 2020. It had this huge pop all the way up here to highs of about $5 or so. Obviously, the stock was way overbought. This is something we always talk about when we see huge pops like this on a random day after either news or catalyst or whatever happens with the penny stock. It's overbought, so it gets way overbought and it pulls back down tremendously. It pretty much lost most of its gains, and then it stayed here around this 250 range for the rest of 2020, and going into the end of the year where it started to trend on higher and higher. We saw it jump from 320 to about 374, and that's where we pretty much ended the year. So then after that, we saw here in January, late January, we went from 348 all the way to highs of 550 once again, hitting new 52-week highs, and then the stock just continued to pull back down. We lost about $2 in gains right there, $2 per share, hitting a previous support level right there that we see, at 325, 350. So right now we're right there, and we're trading about 1 million to 2 or 3 million shares per day, which is the average volume right now that we're seeing. So what we're going to be looking forward to is for this one to bounce back higher. If it breaks through this support level that we're seeing at this 320 cents area, it could fall down to about the $3, and then after the $3, we see it go to about 275. And then hopefully it bounces off of that level. But what we're going to be looking forward instead is some news to come out with this one, and for it to spike on higher past this $4 resistance. If we can get past this $4 resistance and stick around the 450 year range or higher, we can continue to move on higher and do some consolidation over the next few months and start to hit new 52-week highs as well. If we can break through that 550 resistance and potentially continue to move higher with more volume. So definitely want to add to your radar as we see it consistently, has been trending on higher and higher in the past year or so, hitting new highs and then obviously pullbacks. The stock not go forward forever, can't go up every single day. So we do have to have some pullbacks in the market, which is a natural thing. So I hope you guys add this one to your list. Let's see what happens by the end of the year. I'm going to give this one a price target of $6 per share for 2021. Now, as always, guys, if you guys enjoy this type of content, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's aim for 100 plus likes on this video in the first 24 hours. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. Leave a comment below what penny stocks are you buying right now, or any of these on your radar. And as always, if you want to sign up for We Won't get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800, links are going to be in the description for that. Now let's get into the rest of this countdown, guys. The second hot biotech company on our list is going to be Auris Medical Holdings Ltd, which is going to be ticker symbol EARS, ears. So we've talked about this one actually a couple days ago on this channel as well. So shares of Auris Medical were red hot at the end of the last week. In fact, from Monday's opening bell to Friday's close, ears stock moved up about 35%, But the bigger excitement came after the closing bell on April 9th. Shares of Ears shot as high as $5.18 at one point. Now, the strongest catalyst for the company recently has come from the progress with its AM-301 intranasal spray. The treatment has shown to reduce SARS-CoV-2 virus titers in animals. Not only does the company expect the launch of the product this quarter, but Tuesday could be also a very important day for Auris. Why? Well, last week the company announced that it plans to provide a business update on the AM-301 program April 13th. So we talked about this company for months now, guys. So we talked about in January, February, and even in March how this is going to have this nasal spray. This could potentially help us in the future with the Rona, which is going to be a big deal, obviously, as everybody is trying to fight the Ronavirus. People are trying to find cures, and if we can have a nasal spray that you can literally take at home on your own time without having to go to the doctor, that's going to be a huge event, huge thing for this company. That's going to, send it to the moon, in my opinion. It might rocket on higher and higher with news like that, because we're trying to find every way to fight this virus, as fast as we can. So it appears hopes are high that the business update reveals significant information on this event. However, keep in mind that just because sentiment in the market appears bullish, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that this will be, the trend on Tuesday. Nevertheless, it's going to be important to see what management says about the AM-301 on Tuesday, because of this, Ears is likely one of the biotech penny stock to watch this week for many, many traders, guys. So, like we said, be very careful when trading these events, because sometimes stocks tend to run up to the news, and then once news gets released, you might see a spike and then a sell-off, sell the news type of situation, and you do not want to get caught bag holding, because these big institute and these big traders, they're going to be selling at the top, and you're going to get stuck bag holding as it falls back down like a falling knife, and you don't want to catch that falling knife because it's going to slice right through and continue to go down. So you want to be in and out of this stock if you decide to trade it, unless you're a long-term trader and you believe in this company, which is a dangerous play because it is a penny stock. So let's take a look, guys. Ears is going to be the ticker symbol EARS. It was up about 10% on Friday, and then we saw that, after hours move. Now, we talked about this one, I believe, actually the other day on this channel as well. So short-term, mid-term, long-term analysts are very bullish, which is a good sign. So they believe in this company, in the next, few months, actually, or year, actually. So this is a great thing. We see this company was trading around 80 cents, $1 level, pretty much for the, throughout 2020. Then we saw a huge catalyst here in December. Boom, the stock goes from $1 all the way to highs of $6.60. That's about a 500% gain or so, which is massive. If we would have had $1,000 into this stock, it would have been worth around $6,000 just in a matter of, a couple of days right there on that spike. Obviously, like we said, when stocks tend to spike like this, they're way overbought. Came back down, but even though it fell back down, it was still trading around 260, so it still gave it over 100%, close to 150% gains, even if you were stuck bag holding the bag, I guess you could say, and didn't sell when everybody else was selling. So it consolidated there and then continued to trend on higher throughout the beginning of 2021. Pulled back down here to about $2.80, $2.70, and then we saw this huge spike in March all the way back to $6. So if you were bag holding right here, you had an opportunity to sell at the top once again at the 52-week highs. It wasn't able to break through the previous resistance, so it pulled back down once again, all the way back down to the $3 range, which is a support. So we see a support here, which is a beautiful sign right here. Support level around this $3 level, which is nice to see. Volume, we're trading around a million shares per day, but we saw 49 million shares get traded on Friday, and I'm going to be expecting Monday and Tuesday to be trading a lot of shares. Hopefully 50 or 100 million shares are going to be traded these next few days. So definitely want to watch, as once it breaks through this $4 resistance, as it did, we're looking for $5 now, and if it passes that $5 like it did after hours on Friday, if we can break through to $6 on Monday, potentially Tuesday, this could go to $7 or higher, leaving that penny stock range. So this one could potentially spike to $7 on good news, and then we might see a pullback. Now for 2021, we're going to up this price target for this company, for this stock. We're going to give it a price target of $8 per share, giving it almost about 100% upside for the rest of 2021. Leave a comment below. What do you guys think about Ears? Do you think it's going to have some huge potential, or is this going to be a sell the news type of situation, and we'll see a huge sell-off on Tuesday after the event? All right, and now the number 3 penny stock on our list that is going to be hot biotech event in April is going to be Aptinyx. This is going to be Aptinyx. Now, the last 52 weeks have been significantly volatile for Aptinyx. Now, though it's gotten hit hard last year, or this year, Aptinyx may be one of the penny stocks to watch in April. That's because of what the company announced in March. Now, Aptinyx is scheduled to hold a Type C meeting with the US FDA on April 29th. The company plans on discussing the future development path for NYX-783 in PTSD. Data from its phase 2A exploratory study will be presented at the 2021 Society of Biological Psychiatry at the end of the month. Now, this could be a big deal for the company considering the size of the trial so far. Now, according to the completed phase 1 and 2 phase studies, more than 200 human subjects combined were involved. What's more is, based on the data so far, Aptinyx said that NYX-783 was well tolerated with no drug-related serious adverse events reported. Despite its performance in 2021 so far, analysts appear very bullish on the company. Even, H.C. Wainwright recently reiterated its buy rating on the company and currently has an $8 price target set. Considering the upcoming events at the end of this month, it will be interesting to see if H.C. Wainwright's bullish stance is justified after seeing the company's data. That's giving it close to 200% plus gains on this outlook. So this one APTX, and it was down about 4% on Friday. Analysts are actually pretty bearish on this one, but H.C. Wainwright gave it that $8 price target, so we'll have to wait and see who is right here. What we see here is obviously the company has been on a little bit of a downtrend, in the past month or so, but in 2021, it hasn't been doing too bad. It's been, going back and forth pretty much around that 350 level. Now, we did pull back down to a previous support level around this 290 cent area, and right here, actually, another support level that we see in 2020 on April. So, we're at a support level right now. What we're going to be looking forward to is volume to pick up. We're only trading in 500,000 shares, close to 1 million shares per day. Now, what we're going to be looking forward to is, as the event gets closer, we're hoping that volume is going to start to pick up. We're going to be trading 1 million, 5 million, 10 million shares, hopefully. And this one can start to, ride on higher. Just like the ears that we showed started to pick up volume last week. Hopefully this company can start to pick up some volume. We needed to break through this 350 area first. If we can break through the 350 area, then we have the $4 resistance. When that gets broken, then we start to fill up that gap all the way to close to about $5 or so, closer to the 450 range. So what we need is just some more, data to come out. Hopefully they give us some good things at this event. Hopefully good news, obviously, that will help us pick up some more momentum, as this stock has been trading sideways pretty much between this $3 range and the $4.50 range for the past year. So we've just been bouncing back and forth, which is a good thing for some traders, because some traders are in and out very quick. So some people might be buying it at the $3 level and selling it closer to the $4 level, and they're day trading this, or trying to get in and out very quickly and getting some scalp trades right there. So that could always be a good event as well, or a good trading decision to do. But you always want to do your research and make sure it fits your criteria before investing into them. So this one will give a price target of about $4.50 for 2021. I don't see too much potential, or the biggest potential out of the three stocks. I think Ears is our biggest potential on this list, which was the second pick. So hopefully you guys saw that pick and made it through that video. Now, as always, guys, none of this is going to be financial advice. I am just, I'm just doing this for educational purposes. I'm not a financial advisor. So before investing, obviously, speak to your financial advisor. Make sure it fits your criteria. Do your own due diligence before investing. Don't invest based off of somebody else's opinion. This is all opinion based. So 3 hot penny stocks to watch with important biotech events in April 2021. They just have some catalysts coming up, and that's why we're mentioning it in this video. Now, if you guys enjoy this type of content, go ahead and smash that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm and the channel grow. I truly do appreciate it very, very much. You guys don't even know. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. Leave a comment below. What penny stocks are you watching right now? Are there any penny stocks with events coming up in April that I didn't mention in this video? You guys know I actually make a FDA PDUFA approval video every single month. So if you guys missed that video, I upload it at the beginning of April. I do it at the beginning of every month and sometimes mid-month as well. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check that video out as well. And as always, if you guys want to sign up for Webull and get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800, links are going to be in the description for that as well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.